This tune, it's a practice tune video for a lovely waltz called Young Jane. It is written in the key of G, and it will be played up and down the treble bridge on both sides from the D marker down here up to the G marker down up here. Young Jane, this tune was named for the third wife of Henry VIII. She was only his wife for 1 year because she died of complications of birth as she birthed a son for the king. So there are no repeats in this tune, and here's how it sounds. It works best to have the triplet lead in to the first full measure, starting with your left hand, because it's a triplet. Like that. Let's try that again. One more time. Okay, so let's go on, because you're going to come back to the D with your left hammer, and then your right hammer is going to proceed up. So the left hand comes down, the right hand's going up. Skip the C and come back to the D, and we're coming down to the marker. You can hold that, or I like to have the C natural. I play with my right hand. It's up to you. You don't have, you can keep it simple. So then that's the whole first phrase. Let's try it again. Up to the E. Now the second phrase, let's lead with the right hand. It starts just about the same as the first start, but we're going to come over, cross the bridge, and come down to the G, because you're playing octaves. Let's do the second phrase. Instead of triplets, it's eighth notes. So you'll start with your right hand lead. So you wind up on the G with your right, the first note of that next measure with your right hammer. Come across with your left and down with your right to the octave. And resolve the A part. Okay, that's the A part. Let's start on the B part. And you're going to be holding that last note 5 counts. It's a measure and 2/3. So the B parts, lead with your right hammer. Cross over to the G. Let's do that again. Cross. So we've kind of made a box. Cross over to the G, come down, march up, come back down to the G. Let's do that whole phrase in the B part. Starting on the B, one system right below the C marker there. Down to the C, cross over, march up, come back, down on a G. Okay, so the B part ends exactly the same as the A part ends. Well, sort of. We do the triplets. Come across with your left hand. Okay, so let's try that ending again. Left hand lead. We're marching up to the E. Alright, let's play through the whole thing one time very slowly, and then we'll play through it the second time just a little bit faster. One more time. Young Jane in the key of G, and enjoy this beautiful waltz.